This might be an Irish trait, or it just might be a trait that we both share, but it is hanging on to old cars. My father would drive a car until it had 300,000 miles on it, and the paint would fall off. And then he once hired a house painter to repaint the car because it was cheaper. And this car looked like it had cystic acne. I mean, it was a bad, terrible, and he just kept it going. But it was a point of pride. You keep a car going. My first car was a 1992 Ford Taurus. I still have it. It's not worth anything, but I still hang on to it because in my lineage, you hang on to a car forever. You have a 67 Corvette.
Goodwood green, 327, 350, can flat shift, it can move.
Now, did they let you drive it?
Not anymore. But no, seriously.
I think I saw a tear in your eye right there.
By the way, they take me out to the Secret Service test track, which is an old runway.
Yeah.
I've got my Corvette up to 132 miles an hour. It's only 327. The reason I had the Corvette, in 1967, when I was marrying my deceased wife, who came from, her dad was a Navy guy, owned some restaurant, wonderful, wonderful man. But they were of greater means than we were, and he wanted to give us a wedding gift, and he couldn't afford anything of consequence. He said, Joey, give me your car. I had a 62 Chevy Bel Air, and she had a Pontiac Tempest, a 64, I guess it was. I'm not sure the year. And he said, I'll fix them all up, and that'll be my gift to you guys. You can come pick them up. She was down in Delaware 10 days before the wedding, before she went home. So we went to pick up the car at the dealership. He was a manager of the dealership.
Yeah.
Anyway, we pull up, and everybody, from the mechanics to the salespersons, everybody's outside and waiting for us. And so we get out of the car, walk up, and Dad said, I'm going to give you your wedding gift early, guys. And everybody separated. It's a brand new 67 Goodwood green Chevy Corvette, hardtop. And he was so proud because he couldn't afford it, but he could afford the payments.
Right.
And so I'm talking with Jay Leno, going out the second time to race these cars. And he said, you want to sell your car? And I said, he's probably listening, so I hope I get it right.
He's not
Jay.
listening to this. Don't worry about it.
Well, he may learn something.
Oh, yeah, he should. He should learn.
But anyway, he said, I noticed you have in the glove box, you have the original sticker.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, I didn't realize I have all that. And he said, you want to sell it? And I said, I don't think so. My son would come down from heaven because they rebuilt the engine, all original parts. And he said, you get $144,000 for it. And I said, no, can't do it. For 36 years, I was also the poorest guy in Congress, but I couldn't separate for that car. But by the way, the new Corvette is coming out electric, 0 to 60, 2.9 seconds.
You going to drive that one?
I'm going to give it a shot. I drove the other.
I can distract the Secret Service. Well, you can make a run for the car.
By the way, I drove one of those big Ford Broncos.
Yeah.
Electric.
Yeah.
4.9 seconds.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Mine is 5.2.
Right.
And that's flat shifting. But all kidding aside, I just love cars. I don't know a damn thing about the engines. I don't know anything about it. I just know how to drive them, and I love it.
I just know there's a big wheel in the front, and I put on the gas, and I move forward. And that's all I know.
Well, by the way,
else.
you know the new ones? They have a launch switch. Like I got a Porsche up to 171 miles an hour. What you do is you put your foot on the gas and the brake, and on the button on where the gear shift is, you hit launch, and you watch, and there's a launch symbol inside the speedometer, and it counts down. And when it gets down to 0, you just take your foot off the brake, and you move. It is like, boom. It is incredible.
Hearing you talk about cars, it's the most excited.
Well, yeah.